What would you think about soaking up the nice warm sun, enjoying the 85-degree weather, sitting on a comfortable lounge chair, listening to the water splash in the background? Now, doesn't that sound wonderful? Now that you have that mental picture in your mind, I'm going to ask you, why is summer better than winter? I'll be happy to convince you. Summer has so many fun activities and so many health benefits versus the cold, freezing months of winter. As a mother of 4 children, I am always looking for ways to keep my kids entertained. I will admit it's a lot easier in the summer with all the fun things to do rather than keep those little energetic bodies entertained inside all winter long because it is so cold. In contrast, summer has so many activities and health benefits as well. During the warm months of summer, there are so many fun things to do. I was surprised when I looked up online activities for summer, and one of the websites I found was the Frugals. They had over 120 fun, different summer things to do. For many people, when summer hits, the first thing in their mind is breaking out the boat. Many enjoy water sports like water skiing, tubing, and boarding. For those of us that don't have a boat, About.com had 39 different suggestions for fun summer activities, and my favorite of all of them that was mentioned is swimming. Many areas have local pools and lakes that can keep kids and adults entertained for hours. For example, Rigby Lake for me is just down the road. It is honestly my kids' favorite thing to do in the summer. I will admit to spending many hours enjoying that warm sun and cool water. One of the advantages of the lake is there's a 15-foot water slide atop a floating dock. My kids love to swim out there and jump off. Trevin, my little 3-year-old, even though he's not old enough to swim out there, he loves to take his shovel and buckets and play in the sand. Another reason we enjoy the lake during the summer is the spectacular camping. Camping is another pastime that is definitely a lot more fun to do in the summer than the winter. Camping in negative 40-degree weather, it just doesn't sound like fun to me. For me, camping is ideal at the temperature about 80, 90 degrees and a balmy 50, 60-degree night. What's the point of going if you can't get out and play? Camping for me usually involves four-wheelers and fishing, and my kids will tell you it's not worth going if you don't have water nearby. And of course, you can't forget the best part of camping, the food. Haven't you ever noticed that cooking anything over a campfire tastes good? Even hot dogs? If you don't enjoy camping, picnics are another fun way to enjoy the summer. What's better than breaking out the barbecue with friends and family? There is nothing better than smelling a searing hot, mouth-watering steak on the grill. Kind of hard to enjoy that smell during winter when you're wrapped up in a parka, gloves, and snow boots. And summer picnics are hard to beat with all that yummy food and summer salads. But since we're enjoying all this food, we need to remember to get some exercise. So let's not forget the sports. There are many sports that can be enjoyed during the summer. How about a game of beach volleyball? Soccer and frisbee are always a hit at our picnics. And how about a game of tag? My personal favorite sport during the summer is whitewater rafting. I enjoy it best in early August. There is nothing like hitting the rapids on the Snake River near Jackson, Wyoming. With so many fun things to do in the summer, unfortunately, in Idaho, winter comes way too early and has to cut into our summer fun. But I will admit, winter does have a few advantages. As a photographer, I can appreciate the beautiful scenery of the snow-covered mountains and the ice crystal formations on the plants. And since I live in Idaho, I can't forget about the breathtaking snow skiing at Grand Targhee or Big Sky, Montana. And my children will admit they love to play in the snow. Finding the local sledding hill makes for a cold but eventful afternoon. Some things to do in the winter is building a snowman. You have to have snow and cold to build the snowman. But as nice as that sounds, I just can't find as many fun things to do as in summertime. Unfortunately, with winter comes the cold and flu season and leaves us wanting summer to come all that much more quickly. Another disadvantage to winter is the seasonal disorder SAD, SAD, but there is a way to counteract this health disorder. Research has shown that sunlight plays a vital role in fighting many chronic illnesses. Exposure to the sun can also help with depression, and SAD, seasonal affective disorder, affects 5% of the population nationwide. Some of the ways to combat this disorder is to get as much sunshine as possible during the winter months. Another way to combat SAD is to maintain a regular sleep pattern, expose yourself to sunlight for as much as possible, and light therapy has been shown to be an effective treatment in combating depression. Scientists Epstein and Warner are part of a study that proves getting a daily dose of vitamin D by soaking up the sun is good for you. Vitamin D is essential for the absorption of calcium, and a deficiency of vitamin D is associated with the diseases like osteoporosis. It has also recently been discovered that vitamin D receptors are present in most, if not all, cells in the body. Getting a good dose of vitamin D is good news for those with high cholesterol. Ultraviolet light converts cholesterol to vitamin D. Therefore, getting out in the sun is a good way to lower your cholesterol levels, reducing the risk of heart disease and stroke. According to Dr. Joseph McCullough, vitamin D is essential for your health and the proper functioning of your organs and cells. Now, if you're on a more homeopathic level, summer allows us the opportunity of walking around barefoot. According to the Evolving Wellness website, it's a site dedicated to holistic and green approach to wellness. Walking barefoot is something that we can gain some helpful benefits. One of the benefits to walking barefoot is giving yourself a reflexology massage. Ancient healers knew that the body is connected in many ways throughout, and thus today we can easily find a map of our foot with pressure points that correlate to all the major organs and parts. In reflexology, they are stimulated to open up blockages or stimulate a sluggish area. While walking barefoot, especially on uneven surfaces like sandy or rocky beaches, you are stimulating some of these pressure points yourself. Where some of these benefits of these are better digestion, elimination, enhanced immune function, backache healing, and much more. Whether you relate better to scientific evidence or you just enjoy having fun, you must agree summer definitely has its advantages on our bodies. There are so many more fun activities and health benefits to summer versus winter. Summer allows us to maximize on our vitamin D absorption. It allows more opportunities for exercise. And my family and I enjoy the summer and all the activities it has to offer. I can't think of anyone that doesn't enjoy the summer weather with friends and family. With so many things to do, why wouldn't you prefer summer over winter?